Do that now. I felt, I felt. Uh, is that going to be on manual order or is that camera? Yeah.
Hi, I'm AJ, host of the Wide Bay ITV's music show called The Music Scene. The Music Scene's all about meeting and getting to know the local musicians in the Wide Bay area and also a few visiting artists. So why don't you join me each week for The Music Scene.
As our restricted non-pay competitors make their way up onto the course for their race, our field for this one, Rum City Classic, driven by Tom Burton and riding Screw the Word, driven by Steve Becker and Mythic Garrett Marker on board. After this restricted non-pay race, we're back to our 25 horsepower, so 25 horsepower competitors, so the first video of that one, if you guys will be getting your votes ready to go, we'll continue on smoothly after this race. This restricted combo race, folks, is brought to you by Ross Gray, Motor City. Right, thanks, Craig. So you head down from the start now. Now restricted combo race.
One shooter's got trim issues.
Coming down from start here. As we head down the home straight now for the first time, to complete lap 1 of 3, opening up an early lead. It is Nick Case in fourth. Looking pretty strong at the moment. And yellow flags up, Nick Case in fourth. Good opportunity to mention a couple of wildlife sponsors. Connie Tucker, Vessels and Lake, located in Brisbane, a full range of vessels, stores and custom items. The painters, plasters and tradesmen that won multiple awards for renovation and safety. Connie Tucker Vessels, that's a rotation with Craig Murray. Heading down to the start now, Craig Lynn taking this one over.
Yeah, thanks indeed, Dave Wise coming up from the crowd. First team of Sunday's work in good aid. We have a start. Yes, we do.
It's coming up for the rerun, ladies and gentlemen. On the outside, Chris Bowden. He takes the lead over Sammy Lucas. Sammy goes in very deep. Dave Wedlock holding the inside. Look at this. 3 abreast, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't get any better. Wedlock. Sammy Lucas. And I can see spray, but I can't see him at all. That must be Bowden out there somewhere. Holy moly, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. 3 don't go into 1. But maybe it will this time, because Lucas, he's just gone in a little bit deeper and taken the lead over Wedlock, but Wedlock comes back on the inside. Bowden being pushed back to the 3rd place. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 Redbirds side by side. Queensland versus Victoria. And Bowden said, I want a bit of this too. But Wedlock comes up on the inside of Sammy Lucas. Chris Bowden, look at this. Gary Parker having a lonely job back in 4th place. But Sammy Lucas, the Victorian, the arborist by trade, the tree lopper, he takes the lead. But look at Wedlock, he's come back on the inside. Sammy Lucas punches out a couple of boat lengths. But the veteran racer, Davey Wedlock in the number 3, he's come back on the inside. Your boat racing doesn't get any better than this. Unfortunately, Chris Bowden, I thought he dropped out, but he was in the spray of Wedlock. I just couldn't see him. But Sammy Lucas, a Victorian, running for the Victorian Outboard Club. He's got a decisive lead now over Wedlock, and Wedlock's going to have his mirrors full of Titan Industries. Of course, Chris Bowden. Yellow flag being displayed to Sammy Lucas. Wedlock holding 2nd, Bowden 3rd, but here, Bowden! So you can see, ladies and gentlemen, our rescue workers are on course. Jet ski will, all the paramedics, divers, I'll be on very shortly. He's out of the boat, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. Chrissy Bowden, he was having a red hot go there. But he did a couple of somersaults with a bit of pike there, and the boat went up high into the wind. The boys in a 6-point harness, plenty of air in the boat. But Sammy and Dave, they've stopped as per the red flag. Could we have the trailer of Titan Industries to the 2nd ramp, please, immediately? Could we have the trailer of Titan Industries to the 2nd ramp, please?
Hey, Johnny, just give his boat to him. Is that okay?
We've had a bit of radio contact, ladies and gentlemen, and Chris seems to be pretty well A-OK. We're going to check him out when he does come in. Our good friend from Queensland Ambulance, she'll check him right over. But Wedlock holding 2nd, Bowden 3rd, but here, Bowden!
we have Walker in Ramble On.
Just a moment there, Craig. We got Dean McLaughlin down here with us, of course, in honour of brother Dominic, the Dominic McLaughlin, King of the River. A very special time, very special race.
Yeah, mate. Just want to say thanks to the club again. He'd be chuffed about this. We've got some close friends. Bruce Curry come down from Mackay. Bruce has known Dominic since he was 9 years old. Miss him every day, but thanks to the club, and just drive safe.
Yeah, mate. We've got a quality field here.
Yeah, we have, mate. I like the egg beaters. I like Kay. I do like Craig Lewis too. So all the best for whoever wins, and just be safe.
All right, mate. Best of luck, and we'll see you at the presentation a little bit later.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, Craig.
There we go, Dean McLaughlin. Thank you very much for your support, and let's have a great race for the Dominic McLaughlin, King of the River. So we can see Warren Walker there, the Ramble On, just about to be pushed out. Again, we can see Craig Lewis in image, just about to be pushed off. We see the blue flag aloft our start boat, ladies and gentlemen. Wish them all the best. Dave Wise, really looking forward to this, mate. What a quality field we got for the Dominic McLaughlin, King of the River.
Definitely, 100%, Craig. Who do you, your expert, casting your expert eye over the field, who do you back?
All right, just a word from officials there. Firstly, Dave, we're going to take them right down to the bottom of the course, let the water settle. Our officials here will get the course boat, the AOK, to bring them onto what would be a flat piece of river for them, at least for the first lap. Mate, you know who I've been impressed with? And I spoke to her on Friday, and she gave me the wry eye. Kay Marshall, she's a veteran class here, and she's been driving sensationally. And I reckon once she gets in front, that might be it.
Should be hard to peg back, definitely. And it's almost, she has been coming over. We have missed a few meetings here because of flooding in the river or whatever, but when she's come here to Bundy, she's always shown a clean pair of heels to the rest of the field over the last 18 months or so.
And it's certainly not the youngest boat in the field. I think it's an Oz Burgess from memory, and it's got a bit of age on the side, but I tell you what, Kay can drive. Craig Lewis, image. We're talking about a serious combo here. Very, very quick. He's won a couple of King of the Rivers here at this venue. Of course, Craig, the Lewis family, been around a long, long time now. His brother Brent's won a few here as well. So we have given the start boat the white flag AOK. Davey Wedlock, he was very impressive early on. I just spoke to Lisa Walker, wife of Warren Walker. There'll be more nerves from her than him. But what a quality field we have here. The flag is down. That looks like, I'd say, Craig Lewis in image. He's taken off very, very early. Kay Marshall coming up on the outside of Craig Lewis. Oh, Sammy Lucas, the Victorian. He's reached the lead over Craig Lewis, but Lewis retakes the lead on the back straight. Next along is Kay Marshall in third, Dave Wedlock and Benny Cole, and followed by Ramble On, Warren Walker. Wow, look at this. Craig Lewis, one of our veteran racers, he's just got underneath Sammy Lucas in second. The 6 litre injected boat of Lewis has really opened up here, but you watch the 2 Formula boats. They will make up a ton of ground in and out of the lead-in, lead-out boys. So Sammy Lucas holding second over K Marshall third. Craig Lewis doing it for the inboarders. Craig, they're literally driving pin to pin here. So it'll be a really good drive from Sammy Lucas to even get on the outside of Craig. Two and a bit laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8 over till the fat lady sings. So there's similar gaps between first, second and third, third and fourth, fifth and sixth. Yellow flag being displayed, ladies and gentlemen. Second place still being held by Sammy Lucas, third to K Marshall for Gold Coast Caravan Hire. Davey Wedlock back in fourth place. A great race at the back of the field between Benny Cole and Warren Walker. But final time onto the main straight, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't over the fat lady sings, but put your hands together. Coming up to take the Dominic McLaughlin, King of the River, Mr. Craig Lewis. Second place for Victoria, Sammy Lucas. Third going to K Marshall, the veteran racer. For Gold Coast Caravan Hire, Wedlock Racing, Dave Wedlock in third. Look at this battle for fifth and sixth. Benny Cole takes it just over Warren Walker. $850cc to the ramp immediately, thank you. $850cc to the ramp immediately, thank you. $850cc to the ramp immediately, thank you. We've got a checkered flag down here for Craig Lewis to do a lap of honour for the Dominic McLaughlin, King of the River. Lisa Walker, I tell you what, it might have been for fifth and sixth, but what a battle between your hubby and Benny Cole for fifth and sixth. What a race.
Yes, it was very good. Yes, everyone survived. I'm very happy with that.
But Benny and Warren, they were gunnel to gunnel virtually the whole race. And, you know, the first couple of guys were on their lonelies, but no, at the back it was very, very good. So congratulations to all the Walker clan. You held your heads very, very high, and you got your big meeting on August 2021. So all the best with that.
Thank you very much. It's been great.
There we go, Lisa Walker, wife of Warren.
Thank you so much.
All right, so we've got a green flag, and these boats making their way down in a moment for a handicap start.
So we'll have Warrior heading off first. Looks like then Wildfire, Tennis Racket, High Roller, Miss Tennessee, and Cyclone. And then the Next Gen Marine entry, which has been dominating this class this weekend, heading off last with a nice big handicap. So down the back straight there, Kira Eglinton in Warrior, hanging on to that lead for the moment. And Bryce Lowe. Right, so we just do have a boat broken down up the back of the course there. The caution flag is up, but we're right to keep racing with Kira Eglinton in Warrior still leading the way from Bryce Lowe in Wildfire. Then we've got the Tennis Racket entry about to get overtaken by the looks of it by Miss Tennessee, then High Roller. So they'll just need to be careful up that back straight, but looks like that broken down boat Cyclone is well off out of the way of the course at the moment. So Warrior, Kira Eglinton still hanging on to that lead. Wildfire, the dark coloured boat there with Bryce Lowe still in second. Miss Tennessee looking to make a move by the looks of it for third place.
One more race and that's it.
After the whole lot go through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do it.
Okay. All right.
Because we had to do half yesterday. So.
All right, so the handicap times for the following are down there already.
They're already on there. Race 2, they're already on there.
So we got Kira Eglinton in Warrior just still holding off Wildfire there at the moment. The Tennis Racket entry and Miss Tennessee still in a duel for third and fourth. High Roller coming behind, and Next Gen Marine struggling a little bit to make up that water in this one. So Kira Eglinton still in first place down the back there from Wildfire. All right, so we've got Wildfire and Kira Eglinton in Warrior still fighting it out for the lead there at the front. Meanwhile, in third place, still a clear lead there for Tennis Racket at the moment. Kira looking to get round the inside of that corner, retake that lead from Wildfire, but still going to be pretty close at the end there. Oh, looks like a problem for Wildfire there, so stopped on the course. So Kira Eglinton taking over the lead. We've just got a caution flag at the moment, so they're right to keep racing. So Kira in Warrior, we've got a spin out there as well, so that's probably the Tennis Racket entry. So taking the checkered flag, it's going to be a Warrior with Kira Eglinton driving. Can't quite see in the sun who came out of that turn the best. And it's going to be, looks like Miss Tennessee over in second, followed by Tennis Racket, High Roller, and then Next Gen Marine.
If I could just take a moment there, Dave, if we could have just an official come down to the second ramp, please, with the, just need some clarifications on the second races for this afternoon, please.
All right, so if we can get our inboard A's to the ramp. So inboard A's to the ramp for your race, please. Inboard A's. So a slight change to the race order. So inboard A will be next, followed by juniors. So inboard A will need you to the ramp now, followed by juniors.
So we're coming up for the start, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Cole Sweat on the outside of Ramblon. They had a great duel for 5th and 6th in the King of the River. Are they going to continue on here? I'd certainly say so. We can see Blink at the back of the field there, running into a few problems. So Ramblon still leads, but it's that man Benny Cole charging up on the outside and Cole Sweat. Tantrum back in 3rd, Hot Lemon back in 4th. Blink making a big charge on the outside here. He reclaims 5th. Yellow flag being displayed. The man from Mackay, Warren Walker. He drove tremendously in the King of the River. Holding 2nd, is he a beaten man? Benny Cole. Tantrum, Rod Matthews. Hot Lemon. He's back in 4th. Blink making a big charge on the outside of downtime. So checkered flag going to Ramblon, Warren Walker. Benny Cole, is he going to hold 2nd? I tell you what, there's a great battle for 3rd and 4th there. So Gold Diesel, Cold Sweat, he takes 2nd. Oh, Hot Lemon's taken 3rd over Tantrum. So a really good run there from the man from Mackay. Blink Street Park coming home in 5th place.
Right, so heading off first on the handicap is going to be Screwed and Glued. He's on. Thirsty Merc, let's go, let's go. Not looking good. All right, Stress underway. And Shogun underway as well. So it looks like problem with that Thirsty Merc boat, so Gary Parker not heading out in that one. So we've got a race of 3 here, and some real estate to make up for these back two boats. So Screwed and Glued crossing the line now for the first of 3 laps. Stress now, Leon Evans hitting the front straight to complete his first lap, and meanwhile Shogun coming around that top turn, also coming round to complete his first lap. Meanwhile, down the back straight there, Screwed and Glued still well ahead at the moment, but Stress and Shogun looking to make up that handicap start. Leon Evans heading down that back straight in Stress. Shogun not looking to get much closer, but Screwed and Glued coming down the front here now, with Steve Becker about to pass the yellow flag and go into his last lap. So whilst they are gaining, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to make up that handicap at this stage. Stress coming past the start-finish line now to go into his final lap, as is Shogun Tom Birmingham. So checkered flag is ready, and Screwed and Glued. Stephen Becker coming down to take that flag. So definitely Leon Evans in Stress was able to make up some of that handicap, but just ran out of time. So Screwed and Glued taking out this one. Leon Evans in Stress coming over now for second. And Shogun in third.
Just while we're waiting for our restricted combo drivers to come back to the bank, we might speak to a couple of our outboard sea guys. Dave Kessel, Dave, it's been an up and down weekend for you.
Yeah, the first day I had a few issues with steering pulley cables, and then I had an issue with one of the packs on the side, so the first day was basically doing maintenance, trying to get everything ready for today. But other than that, the boat's going well. I'm just taking it easy and just learning on how to steer this one. But overall, just being safe and enjoying the weekend.
All right, so here comes our first competitor off at 49 seconds. Going to be a few seconds late, but so that's Robco Racing heading off now. Next competitor, Siren, is due off 1 minute 11. And there she goes. Coop Science, right on time. Extreme Marine and Arlen Force. All right, so let's see how we go this 25 horsepower race. We're all underway, all either on time or just a few seconds late, but looking good. Well done on that handicap start. So out the front there, still the Robco Racing boat, I think, from where I am, being pursued by Steph Cooper in the Siren. Just lost them there in the sun a little bit, but let's see how we go. So it looks like from here, So it looks like, yep, Steph Cooper on the inside there in number 37, Siren, taking over the lead from the Robco racing boat. Steve Cooper in the Coop Science entry coming in third, making up some water on them. Then Extreme Marine, Jason Chiswell and Sarah Griffin in Arlen Force catching up as well. So could be pretty tight by the time we get to the end of this one. Meanwhile, out the front there, Wildfire, Steph Cooper showing the rest of the field how it's done. Robco Racing still in second. That Coop Science boat, Steve Cooper closing in though, and meanwhile Jason Chiswell in Extreme Marine and Sarah Griffin in Arlen Force in hot pursuit. So coming down here now, the Siren, Steph Cooper. So Steph Cooper taking in the lead right now. So it looks like then the Coop Science now taken over second. Extreme Marine in third now, and Arlen Force about to take over fourth from Robco. So as they come around that corner, Steph Cooper coming down the back in Siren with half a lap to go. Steve Cooper in Coop Science a little bit behind, not sure that they're going to have enough race left to make that up. Jason Chiswell in Extreme Marine taking over third spot now, and Arlen Force in fourth. Steph Cooper in Siren about to go into the last turn. First. Yep. So Stephanie Cooper, positive, is going to come over the line and take the checkered flag, managing to hold out Steve Cooper in the Coop Science boat, but Jason Chiswell in the Extreme Marine boat may have something to, no, he's not going to get there in time. So Extreme Marine in third, Arlen Force in fourth. Maverick off 127, Froggo off 130, and It Ain't Easy just a few seconds early there. All right, so as they come around, so it looks like Queenslander, who was the first boat away, coming down now to complete the very first lap. Meanwhile, at the back of the field there, It Ain't Easy making a move through the other two boats there, but down the front here, so it's going to be Stalker by the looks of it. Now making a move, but meanwhile, It Ain't Easy, that boat making the ground over the Froggo. What's that yellow? And Maverick. All right, so at the front of the field there, Queenslander still well out in front at the moment. Stalker still clear in second, but that green and black boat, It Ain't Easy, moving through the field and looking to make up that start. Coming down to the top turn now, about to head for home and go into the final lap though, is the Queenslander. Meanwhile, looks like by the time they've done with this lap, It Ain't Easy could well be in second place. So the yellow flag is up for Queenslander. Meanwhile, the action is back in second place there now. With Stalker about to be overtaken by It Ain't Easy, coming through to cross the line in second place as they head into the last lap. So Stalker currently hanging on to third, but being pursued by Froggo and then Maverick in the yellow boat at the back. Queenslander at the front there, half a lap to go. It ain't easy in hot pursuit. And then Stalker now being pursued by Froggo, looking to take over that third place position. Meanwhile, Queenslander about to go into the top turn there for the final time. It ain't easy coming after him, so it could... Not sure if there's going to be enough of this race left though for It Ain't Easy to catch Queenslander. So, and the checkered flag is in fact ready. And Queenslander is going to cross the line in first. It Ain't Easy second. And looks like at the back there, Froggo has taken over third place and will come over the line. Not sure whether the Stalker's going to be able to hold out Maverick. They are just in home in time.
A really big thank you to our good friends at widebayitv.com. That's Phil, Stewie and Andrew. Been an absolute joy working with you for the live stream today. So a big thank you to Andrew, Stewie and Phil. Done some fantastic work for the Bundaberg Powerboat Club. So we've got a scratch race coming up. You can see the guy holding the white flag up once that goes down and commences the race. He's having a really difficult job keeping that aloft, believe you me. So the white flag is aloft. You'll see a big heap of spray as we do now, and off we go. So that's Fat Chance leading out. Scott Carandrews, he leads out. We can see Maxi Godfrey there in third place. Elliot Pester holding a good second. Probably his best result so far this weekend. Beg your pardon, that's Clinton White in the David in second. Two very similar looking boats. Elliot back near the tail in fifth place. So my apologies. Oh, very tight indeed. That lead out boy at the bottom end of the course. But look at, oh, we've had a boat go over.